Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
Well, moving on, hot and dry conditions this summer have led to countless wildfires in northern Saskatchewan, BC, and south of the border as well, forcing hundreds of people to evacuate their communities, sometimes returning to find their homes burned to the ground. But one area man is trying to make a change, hoping to save homes in danger or caught up in natural disasters. Chris Chacon has a story.
Fireproof homes, a concept not commonly known or used, but it could be a hit in places where forest fires tend to destroy neighborhoods, homes, and everything in them. In 1969, Raymond Thibault had a dream of constructing a home that would withstand Mother Nature's worst.
This house is like a bunker. It's will protect from the tornado, flood-proof, fireproof, and even earthquake-proof. And it's meant to save lives. People deserve to be safe in their own home.
Although the home has not yet been tested against the elements, the building materials are fireproof.
It is a great idea. We see many buildings in different occupancies that do use this. It does just come down to the cost factor.
What makes this place more expensive than the average home are the anti-flammable materials, such as rock salt, cement boards instead of drywall, and of course, little to no wood. And here's a before and after, an empty-looking space transformed into a luxury home, meant to keep all your precious belongings intact in the event of a fire.
Regardless of the building type construction, you still may suffer from a fire. The contents inside the building create a fire load, which you can have fires in there, or other things such as doors being left open and a fire on the exterior of the building working its way in.
As safe as any structure may be, it is always important to take safe precaution and distance yourself from a fire. Raymond hopes his fireproof concept home is adopted in places where tornadoes and wildfires pose a constant problem.
My goal is to save people from the disaster.
So if you're in the market to buy a home and are wanting something a little more on the safer side, a home like this can be built within 4 to 6 months and can range anywhere from $700,000 all the way up to $1 million. Chris Chacon, Newcap News.
Area grain producers are underway with the harvesting season, and that means the machinery is out in full force. In this week's Retrospect, Annika Notveit shows us the story of one of Webb's first equipment demos in Vermilion 25 years ago.
Webb's of Vermilion held a flexi-coil Ford New Holland equipment demo just south of Vermilion. Factory reps were on hand showing their stuff from their biggest combines to their smallest tractors. George Webb, owner of Webb's in Vermilion, was pleased with everything and especially the turnout. 350 producers showed up for the demo, and the big drawing card had to be the chance to win a grain auger that you had to be in attendance to win.
Actually, our first demo day as such, but it looks like this is a good way to go. Sort of plant some seeds in some of the people's minds when they might not buy today, but hopefully down the road they'll give us a try when they need some equipment.
Webb adds the idea of having the farmers actually use the equipment went over really well, and plans are being made for another demo later this year. At the end of the day, draws for several door prizes were made, and the big winner of the $2,400 grain auger was Bill Bonney from Vermilion. Kevin Wilson, Broadcast Center News, Vermilion.
And these days, Webb's machinery still does demos, usually about 10 in the spring and fall, but go on a farm-to-farm basis. Well, that's all for Retrospect this week. I'm Annika Notveit.